And I think next up we've got the lovely Monique. So Monique, I'm going to start off. Monique is a bookkeeper. And we're going to get a theme here between Howard and Monique. But Monique is a bookkeeper, but she also has a side business selling beauty products, which we're going to hear a little bit more about. But I want to read the quote that in your letter that you wrote to me when I interviewed you as a candidate. She said, "I don't live extravagantly, yet I find myself running in circles with the debt I have." And I think that resonates with so many people. I see a few nods. It's just, where does the money go every month? It just disappears. And I think having, the other goal that Monique had when she wrote into us was that she had a daughter starting grade 1 this year. And remember, this competition started last year, and her dream was to send the daughter to a school of her choice. And at the position she was in last year, that was not viable. She wasn't going to be able to do that. So we selected Monique because we felt that she had a basic need that every parent feels. And I think we've already heard about how important education is. But that's having enough money to educate your children. And the other area we identified was Monique's side business, which we believed that if she ran more efficiently and was able to invest more time into, would be able to provide her with that extra income to help her educate her children. And we felt that it would be a great case study for our readers. And in fact, Monique, I must tell you, your case study has been one of our most read on City Press. I think we were right and understand that would really, really resonate. But now I'm going to ask you to chat a little bit about your journey. Oh, I think I'm using 2 mics. I think I should be giving this one to someone else. Here, use that one.
Okay. I'm a mom, so my kids are my hearts outside my body. In about June last year, in fact, in East London, there are really 3 good schools. So everyone applies to these schools. And I was very lucky when I got my acceptance letter at the end of June last year. But when that acceptance letter came, I actually wasn't jumping for joy because I had debt and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to afford this new school. So I felt defeated. And then a few nights later, I was on Facebook. I saw this Money Makeover competition and I entered. I was very happy when I was obviously nominated as one of the candidates. Also with my side business, I don't know if anyone knows the product Shazam, but yeah, I was selling that on the side, doing very well. But my systems that I had in place just wasn't sort of working to my benefit. I'd have ladies that sold very well, but no one had the money up front. So I was using my money, and often it comes first of the month, my debit orders go off, people have disappointed me. So it was more a nightmare than anything else. And it just happened at the time that this competition started, Shazam also made some big changes in their business where they actually started this web store where everyone actually had to order their own stock online. I actually lost a lot of consultants, but I actually also, the stress went away with that. With the Absa competition, so I streamlined a lot of the systems I had in place. Suddenly now, I wasn't ordering on behalf of people. I wasn't using my money. So I suddenly had time to go out and do my own sales. What Absa also contributed was, I had 3 loans at the time. Never thought of consolidating those loans. That amounted to like 3,700 every month. My financial advisor stepped in and he said to me, consolidate these loans. So from 3,700, I was paying 1,700. So suddenly I had 2,000 liquid cash, and that actually helped. What they also did was I was mixing personal and business, and that's also been a pivotal change where I actually kept business separate from personal, where I could actually see what I was making with my Shazam every month. I'm happy to say my daughter has started at the school. I'm comfortably paying her school fees, and I'm slowly paying off that one personal loan that we consolidated.
And Monique, I think for me on the journey, one of the things actually was really key with Jacques, your advisor, that separation. Again, it was so key for Howard, separating personal and business. So you now can actually say, this is my business, and I draw a salary from it. Isn't that how it's structured now?
Yes, it is.
And I think that's very important because people just don't, they don't, and when you came to us, you weren't actually sure if your business was making money or not because it was all just kind of mixed up in the household finances. And without that clarity, you don't know whether to keep with the business or not. And I think what you've realized, obviously, the changes as a business is very successful. So Monique, again, a question I asked Howard, is there just, if there's one thing that you want to say that's the biggest lesson you learned or something you'd like to share, what is that? Is there just one kind of point you'd like to make?
As a bookkeeper, I was looking at everyone else's financial positions. This competition came along, I was forced to look at my own financial position. And I really, my advice to others is don't go through life, just have a plan. And that's what these 6 months have done for me. I now say, this is where I want to be in 6 months, this is what I've got to do, and I'm working towards that.
And you have shared with me those notes you wrote yourself, which were lovely as well. Well, thank you very much, Monique.
Thank you.